Okay, Matt, I want to take a tour of a few key topics around the SEC West before I circle back for a pick. Let's start with the first domino. Out of the blue, I'm watching TV. John Cohen is leaving Mississippi State, where he played baseball.
Hmm.
He coached baseball. He's been the AD, or was the AD, I guess still is the AD for Auburn. How shocked were you with that? Do you have any idea where Mississippi State goes?
I don't know where Mississippi State goes, so I'll answer that. I would just trust the people that cover that school to know where they might be leaning. But I was not shocked at all. We have seen intra-conference mobility at AD spots for a while now. Look, LSU's athletic director Scott Woodward, they hired from Texas A&M. Texas A&M replaced Scott Woodward with Ross Bjork from Ole Miss. Scott Strickland was the Mississippi State AD, who's now the Florida AD. So that's not shocking to me. I think when you're an athletic director in this league, you get an up close front row seat for the differences between the haves and the have-nots. And Mississippi State is a have-not. And I don't mean that to be disrespectful, but you were talking about the difference between Mississippi State and Auburn. There is a massive gap when it comes to resources, facilities, booster money, NIL money right now, the ability to pay coaches, retain coaches. You can't win championships at a place like Mississippi State. You can win championships at Auburn because it's been done. So I'm not surprised ever in this profession when ambitious people are upwardly mobile and they leave jobs, good jobs, for better jobs. So I think that's what John Cohen did.
Okay, next stop, Auburn. Obviously, Brian Harsin got fired, which, everybody and their grandmother knew was coming.
Right.
I'm hearing they're paying a lot of money to ex-coaches, right? That gets to be problematic. But having said that, it's the SEC. It's the SEC West. The next time money is an obstacle. It might be the first at most of these places.
Chris,
And I would think that's including Auburn.
It ain't my money, so I don't care. I mean, if there's a rich guy that wants to waste money, God bless you. It's your money. You earned it. Go blow it however you want.
Well, we look after our interests, and my best interest would be Deion Sanders coaching there. But we're rooting for that. Seriously, though, what do you think happens there? I mean, fit is very important from what I hear. That's why you're hearing some names of former assistants with Auburn ties. And I can get that angle, but goodness. And Auburn's done some weird stuff before, like Gene Chizik. And so I never know. What's your gut of what happens there?
I think they hire Lane Kiffin.
Wow.
My first call would be Matt Rhule. He inherited.
He's in the mix. Yeah.
And he inherited, listen, Temple and Baylor are two historically dreadful football programs. And he took them to heights they had never seen. Matt Rhule will win. He can recruit, he can build a staff, he can coach ball, all that stuff. His big problem in the NFL was he didn't know how to manage a quarterback situation in the NFL. I mean, the best quarterback on that team is P.J. Walker, who's playing now. So that would be my hire. But I would be thrilled if they hire Lane Kiffin. And Chris, my feeling is I believe very much in balance of power. And what I mean is, from an LSU perspective, okay? If you're LSU, every year in the West, you have to play Bama and Auburn and A&M, and Florida's your permanent, right? I don't need the Mississippi schools winning 10 games and going to the New Year Six. I need the Mississippi schools to be doormats. Every league needs their layup. With all due respect, like if you're in the East, you don't need James Franklin at Vanderbilt winning 9 games. You need to be able to take your Sharpie in August when you get the schedule poster and scribble a W next to Vanderbilt. Well, if you're LSU, you need to be able to do that next to Mississippi State and Ole Miss because you have too many really steep climbs ahead to have to worry about losing to the Mississippi schools. So I don't want Lane Kiffin at Ole Miss. Auburn's going to be a threat no matter what because of the resources. Even Auburn's worst teams still put up a fight when LSU plays them. The worst Auburn team in the history of that program was 2012. That was an LSU team that was a TJ Yeldon screen pass away from playing for a national championship where they would have obliterated Notre Dame. LSU went to Auburn and won that game 12-10. Had to hang on. I mean, Auburn's going to be good no matter what. Auburn will be a challenge no matter what is my point. I don't need Lane Kiffin making Ole Miss good. So yeah, I need Matt Luke at Ole Miss is what I need. I need the end of the Houston Nutt era at Ole Miss is what I need. I don't need Ole Miss being good. So yes, take the good coach away from Ole Miss and let them go figure it out with somebody else.